Hey everyone, this is Eric B. Horn, founder of Eric B. Horn Incorporated, and welcome to another episode of Ask Eric B. Today's topic is near and dear to me, but for the past 6 months, I've been working with an entry-level professional on securing his first job. So luckily, he called me yesterday and he told me that after 6 months of looking for a job, he's finally found one. So today, I got on the phone with him and coached him on 4 points on some of the things that he can do immediately to have a grave impact at his new position. So what I want to do with you guys is share with you what I shared with him. So today's topic is the 4 things that you can do at your first job without it looking like it's your first job. Number one, identify the current issues in your department. This is so key because anytime someone is hired, they're hired to solve a problem. So in your best interest, what you want to do is ask your boss or ask your boss's boss or a couple of other people in the department, what are the key problems? Doing that will give you a better understanding of what you have been brought in for. A lot of entry-level professionals make the mistake of trying to find their way and figure out what the problems are when you have a direct resource of other individuals who are working on those problems. Once you identify those problems, figure out a game plan on how you can solve those problems to have an immediate impact. One example of this is at one of my clients' old jobs, they could never stay on track with regards to their projects. So after digging into it, one of the things that they didn't do in their meetings is document what was done and then send it out to the group. So I challenged my client to do this simple task, and it was a complete 180. Just based off of the documentation, people were more on task, but more importantly, people were held accountable based off of what they were tasked to do. Number two, set your own work schedule. Now, before you go off in the deep end and come in at 9 in the morning and leave at 10, that's not what I'm talking about. What you would want to do is schedule your time throughout the course of the day. Since your boss and other individuals are handling a million things, make sure that you allot enough time throughout your day to handle the necessary pieces. And one of the big issues that I go back and forth with a lot of my colleagues on is it time management or priority management? For me, it's priority management. So any hot item that I have that I need to work on, I block out 90 minutes at a time. So for 90 minutes, I work on that particular issue, get up, do a break, get up, stretch, do whatever I need to do, and then go in for another 90 minutes. Now, for some people, a 90-minute stretch may be too long. So break that 90-minute stretch up to 45 minutes. So for 45 minutes, you work on your high priority issue, take a break, and then go right back at it. But you do that, you start to master your day and you start to get more stuff done. Number three, establish relationships outside your department. This is so key. I used to work in the IT department, and based off of me talking to other IT individuals, we're very, very introverted and we stay in our little caves. One of the hard lessons that I had to learn, I wouldn't be able to advance in my career if I just sat down and stayed in my computer all day. What I had to do is to get up, talk to other individuals, take the initiative to introduce myself to other individuals, regardless of how scary or pointless that I originally thought it was. Building these strategic relationships helped me out in my career, and it also helps me out in my business. You can be the smartest person in the room, but if no one knows who you are, what you're doing within the company, it'll be very, very hard to get stuff done. And finally, don't don't look for compliments. Pat yourself on the back. A lot of entry-level professionals think once they get a particular task done, they need all of this praise and all of this thankfulness from their boss or their other peers. I'm going to be honest with you. I thought this also until one of my previous bosses pulled me to the side and said, your compliment is you getting paid every 2 weeks. Now, that was a harsh reality for me, but at the same time, it gave me a better understanding of if I work hard, continue to complete tasks, eventually somebody will recognize my value and recognize my worth. So if you're looking for a compliment or a pat in the back every time that you do something, you may be setting yourself up for failure. So to recap, the 4 things that you can do at your first job without looking like it's your first job is: number one, identify the current issues in your department. Number two, set your own work schedule. Number three, establish relationships outside of your immediate department. And number four, don't look for compliments. Better yet, pat yourself on the back. If you are an entry-level professional that has a burning career question, please email me at AskEricB@ericbhorn.com. If you wanted more information and more tips, tools, and strategies on how to succeed as an entry-level professional, please visit ericbhorn.com. Thank you and have a great day.